Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Trailmakers, and today we're going to be trying to build a rocket-powered Segway. Now, if for some reason you're not aware of what a Segway is, it's basically one of those hoverboard things, but with a handle on it. So yeah, we're going to have to use some of our auto-stabilization balancing techniques that we've used for like the unicycle and the motorbike and stuff. And we're going to hopefully make this thing go. There's some challenges that I'm seeing that we're going to have to try to figure out how it's going to work, especially when it comes to the rocket power aspect. Because I want the Segway to be able to lean forward as it goes forward. But if it leans forward, that means that the rockets are also going to tilt with it, pointing it towards the ground. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. As far as the wheels that we're going to use, Segways tend to have pretty thin wheels, but I want it to be kind of big too. So I think that this is going to be our best bet. If we wanted to make a small Segway, we would definitely probably use those ones. But yeah, I think all of the other wheels are relatively thick. Yeah, these are a little bit too thick for the dimensions of a Segway. So I'm going to go with this wheel right here. And that's basically going to be the foundation for the scale of our Segway. So there's going to be a couple of experimental things happening with this. Let's see how they go, and let's get on building. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Segway. It's a little wobbly. I'm having some issues with the helicopter rotors. They tend to glitch out a little bit, especially if I try to adjust the values of them. So every single time I adjust the values of them, they don't work anymore, and I have to delete them and put them back in and rewire everything. So I'm just going to keep it as is. with this rocky motion here. That's something that I know that the developers are aware that these particular helicopter rotors are not the most stable. So hopefully they're going to be fixing that soon. But other than that, I mean, once we get going, we tend to stabilize a little bit. Yeah, see, look at that. There we go. And I actually put some tank steering in here. It's steering by engines, not by servos like I usually do with some of the steering. So I just got one of the engines is both wheels forward, one of the engines is right wheel forward, left wheel back, and one of the engines is left wheel forward, right wheel back. So that's how I get full turning here. And we can do donuts like this, which is awesome. So I've also got the sensor set up so when I press forward, the front sensors will point up a little bit, allowing me to lean forward. As you can see, I got the forward lean going on there, and we start to stabilize a little bit. And the steering actually feels surprisingly good at faster speeds. And then I should lean back a little bit when I try to go backwards. So it's kind of simulating the weight shifting on an actual Segway. But as you can see, I've strapped myself with 4 jet engines here. So we're going to see how much faster that's going to make us go. And then we're going to try to see if this thing can handle any jumps. I really don't know what to expect when it comes to jumps, but it'll be interesting to find out either way. So it looks like we got about 90 kilometers per hour. Well, let's go on to the tarmac here. Yeah, so it looks like... Oh, whoa, we just like jumped up to 100 there. We were going downhill, so I don't know if that counted. Oh, you know what's a good spot? This is a good spot over here to test speed. And it's nice and flat. All right, here we go. I just wish it wasn't so wobbly, but I couldn't really tweak it that much to make it not wobbly. All right, so it looks like we max out at about 90 kilometers an hour when it comes to pure wheel power. I guess maybe 95. I saw a 95 happen there. All right, so let's go ahead and head back. All right, now let's try it with the... Oh, facing the wrong way. Let's try it with the thrusters. All right, and here we go. 170. 175. So it looks like... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Whoa, no way. I thought we were going to explode. That was awesome. Woo! Woo! I actually have manual control over the servo as well. All right, so that was really cool. I thought we were going to explode and hit the wall there, but the sensors actually... They totally tilted us back in time before we exploded. So that was awesome. All right, well, I got to try that again. I want to see if I can actually make it all the way up the ramp here. It was just kind of hard to stay straight once I got up. All right, here we go. I cannot believe that we don't crash on that. And we made it all the way up, but we are not making it back down. Wait. Oh, no, we're not making it back down. All right, I'm actually really surprised, despite the fact that I'm tilting into the ground a little bit. I think the rockets actually stabilize us when it comes to that, because they're only tilting just a little bit. They're not like tilting right into the ground. So I'm curious, can this thing do the bowl, do you think? Uh-oh. Oh. Ow. Okay, that's a little bit aggressive. All right, I don't know what to expect when it comes to doing this bowl here, but let's find out. Okay, that was underwhelming. It's a little bit underwhelming. Let's use the thrust a little bit more consistently this time. Oh boy, we're gonna... Yeah, that is what I thought was gonna happen on the other ramp, but this one's a little bit steeper of a curve, so doesn't look like we can survive it at high speeds. Doesn't look like we can survive landing very much either, unfortunately. All right, so what I don't have right now is I don't have any roll left to right. Oh, and now that I think about it, if I want to do spins and stuff like in the air, I'm gonna actually need to put a servo to spin me in that direction. So I might need to add that as well. All right, so I got some extra servos for some extra control and potential tricks. I just don't know if without, what do you call it? Can we do a 360? Ooh, all right, we definitely got some damage there. I'm just not sure without suspension or any type of like cushioning for our landing if we're really gonna be able to do this though. Oh no. Something tells me tricks are gonna be really hard on a Segway. All right, let's try, I just want to try a 360 is all I really want, but I need to get some air first. All right, let's get some speed. All right, that might be a little bit too much speed, I don't know. All right, and there we go. Not quite what I was hoping for. You know what? Let's add some shield plating to this thing. I don't know if that's gonna help or hurt us because it's gonna make us a lot heavier. All right, so I've lined the bottom with shield plating, and I've also put some plating on the wheel hubs. So I don't know if that's going to affect us at all. It'll make us heavier, but it might make us slightly more durable to impact on the ground. Let's find out. All right, 360. Hey, I think it worked. I think it actually worked. We just pulled off a 360. Oh, man, this thing is way too wobbly. All right, 360, 720. That worked. We can do 360s now. All right, how about a backflip? All right, and backflip. Ooh, not quite, not quite. All right, but I think we can pull this off now. I actually think the shield plating worked. I wasn't expecting it to make that big of a difference. All right, backflip. Yes, it's totally working. The shield plating totally works. That is awesome. I don't even know what fell off there. I honestly can't see the piece that fell off. All right, I'm okay. Oh, I see now. I see now. It's in the back by the wheel well. All right, let's do a front flip now. Oh, no. Or we'll just grind up there and then there we go. Totally meant to do that. That was intentional. All right, try this again. Front flip. Yeah, shield plating helps a lot. I am very happy with this. All right, now we're gonna do like a side flip type thing. I don't really know what you'd call it, but ooh. You know, we're still going good. We lost the sensor, but that's why I got 4 of them. Each one is doubled up, so if one goes, we have a backup. All right, let's try that side flip again. This is actually turning out way more successful than I thought, which tends to happen on my videos sometimes. Either it turns out way more successful than I thought, or it doesn't work nearly as well as I had hoped. There's no real in between. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, we're really high. But we're not exploding anymore. So I am very happy about the shield plating here. All right, so we've done a 720. Can we do more than a 720? Oh, can we do a double? Oh, I meant to do a 720, but I pressed the wrong spin button. All right, I don't know if we can do more than a 720 though. All right, 1, 2, ooh, what is that, 900? Come on, 1, 2, yeah, that's a 900 and then like a 180 after the landing to get the full 1080. All right, double front flip. Ow. Uh-oh, the sensors are messed up. All right, so we're all wondering now, can the Segway do a loop? But actually, before we do the loop, let's try the catapult. Can the Segway survive the catapults? We lost a wheel, but it wasn't so bad. All right, to the loop. Oh boy, oh boy. You know what? Having the thrusters point down like that is probably gonna prevent me from going up in the air too much, which works, totally works. Oh, Segway is in beast mode. Uh-oh. Segway's not in beast mode no more. That was actually amazing though. This thing pulled off the loop like it was nothing. Oh boy. All right, let's try to do the loop again, this time with a bit of a better view here. Oh, that was amazing. Segway is awesome. Whoops, whoops, whoops. All right, ready for some precarious tricking here? All right, let's line ourselves up. I'm gonna do a 360 onto the beam, or I'm gonna try at least. Oh boy, this is actually kind of tough. All right, 360. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. It survived. Oh, ow. Oh, this thing's surviving surprisingly well. All right, now it's a hoverboard. Check it out. We just turned from Segway into hoverboard. Actually, all I really need, I just delete this there. I think I've just become a hoverboard. Yeah, I think I've just become a hoverboard. That's the difference. Ladies and gentlemen, the difference between a Segway and a hoverboard is just the handle. That's all it really is. Oh, oh. Not to be confused with the Back to the Future style hoverboard that we made in a previous episode. That's actually like a hovering skateboard. But, ooh. Man, these shields really help us, though. All right, I like the Segway better, though. The Segway looks... I like the way the Segway looks better. All right, let's take this Segway on an adventure. We're going to go up on these catwalks and everything and see what we might encounter as far as trick opportunities or fail opportunities, I suppose. This is working pretty well so far. All right, I'm going to do a front flip here. Front flip. Ow. You know what? Not so bad, though. Not so bad. All right, here we go. We're gonna navigate our way around. I don't even know where, like, half of this stuff goes. I don't spend much time on these actual roads here. Looks like we're small enough to fit under here at least. Like, should we go up this hill? Oh, that just goes to the other side. Let's go over here. Detour. I don't trust the detour. I'm gonna go this way. What does it say? Road closed ahead. All right, this is the way I'm going. All right, and front flip. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. This is really bad. This is really bad. Get out of the water. No, we're not gonna be able to drive out of there. All right, well, hey, look at this little cool section here. Like, who designed these roads? I feel like these roads were originally meant for some type of industrial purposes. Like, we're at like a harbor with shipping containers. I feel like these are the roads that the employees would use to transport things around the facilities. And they just have all these humps and things in here. Not to mention half the roads are destroyed. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, we weren't supposed to go off yet. We were supposed to wait. Terrible timing. And we're going the wrong way. Oh, and we're going down. Hey, we just did like a double backflip. That was pretty cool. I gotta say, one of my favorite things to do is just this. I don't know why. Look at the circle that we make, too. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite things to do. What if I put thrusters on? Still works. Woo! Ow, woo! Ow, ow. Woohoo! I still have the rotating servo for 360s. You know what? With the rockets on, I think it's at its most stable. Like, even when it comes to turning and stuff, like, this thing is not hard to control at all. And it doesn't bobble as much either. Like, this feels really good with the rockets on. And it's fast. It's effective. It can get you from point A to point B. Whoa, we got some air there. All right, let's see if we can get some more air here. Do a couple of front flips. And we lost a wheel. But you know what? Overall, I'm going to say that this Segway, rocket-powered Segway, is an overwhelming success. We can do jumps, we can do tricks, we can do 360s and flips, all kinds of cool stuff. And the shields definitely help us maintain some stability or resiliency when we do the landings. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the Segway, and if you have any suggestions for other builds that you'd like to see in Trailmakers, leave those in the comments below, because this also came from the comments down below. Looking forward to getting your feedback, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the future content. Anyways, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye. We didn't explode. I'm really surprised at that. Bye.